If over the past few weeks you have felt more warmth in your relationships, your heart felt lighter, old emotional wounds began to heal, or you found yourself reconnecting with someone, with a relationship, or with your family, then it was not just a coincidence. Venus was in Cancer, and Cancer is the place where Venus tries to bring peace to the heart. But now, the story is about to change. On July 5th, Venus leaves Cancer and enters Leo, and waiting for Venus in Leo is Ketu. This is not the kind of transit that simply brings love. This is the kind of transit that reveals the truth hidden behind love. It is the transit that may ask you, do you truly love that person? Or do you simply love the attention they give you? Do you genuinely want to save the relationship, or are you only trying to protect the image attached to it? Are you truly happy? Or do you simply want to appear happy? Leo is the sign of recognition, and Ketu is the planet that severs attachment. When Venus and Ketu come together, some old stories of the heart come to an end, and some new truths begin to reveal themselves. Over the coming weeks, many people will begin to see themselves from a completely different perspective. Some may realize that the very thing they have been chasing was never as important as they once believed. And for the first time, some will understand that true worth is not found in attention, it is found in self worth. Before we continue, if you do not know your moon sign, simply leave your original date of birth in the comments section. We will help you identify your moon sign. Because in Vedic astrology, we read horoscopes based on the moon sign, making it an essential part of your reading. So now, let's explore what this Venus and Ketu conjunction has in store for your moon sign. Moving on to Leo, over the past few weeks, while Venus was in Cancer, many things in your life were unfolding behind the scenes. Emotions you never shared with anyone, feelings that only you knew about, chapters that may have ended, but your heart had not fully let go of them. During its time in Cancer, Venus was quietly helping you heal, but now the story turns directly towards you. On July 5th, Venus enters your own sign Leo. And for you, Leo represents your first house, the house of personality, identity, appearance, self image, confidence, and life direction. Everything begins to awaken. But this time, there is a very important twist. Ketu is already present in Leo, and Venus casts its seventh aspect onto Aquarius, which is your seventh house where Rahu is placed, which means the story of the coming week is about who am I and who am I walking through life with. When Venus enters the first house, it naturally enhances your charm, magnetism, and personal presence. People begin to notice you, and your presence becomes stronger. You may pay more attention to your appearance, your style, or the way you present yourself to the world. But Ketu is creating something unusual over here. You may discover that you no longer crave attention alone. Instead, you may begin to understand that attention and appreciation are not the same thing, and popularity and self worth are not the same thing either. This transit is refining your identity. Leo is naturally the sign of recognition, and many Leo moon natives genuinely want their efforts to be appreciated. But Ketu may bring a powerful reality check. Some Leo natives may suddenly realize the people whose approval they have been working so hard to earn may not be as important as they once believed. And surprisingly, that realization can feel incredibly liberating. Now, this is not just a transit of romance, it is also a transit of self love. You may find yourself asking, are you in a relationship because you truly love that person, or because they make you feel special? For many Leo natives, this question may become one of the central themes of the transit. Now let's look at the other side of this equally powerful transit. Aquarius represents your seventh house, which is the house of marriage, partnerships, commitments, business alliances, and long term relationships. And Rahu is sitting over here. Rahu can bring intensity into the relationships, unusual attractions, unexpected encounters, powerful desires, or finding yourself thinking about someone far more than usual. But from the first house, Venus and Ketu ask a profound question. Are you losing yourself in a relationship, or are you discovering yourself through a relationship? There is a world of difference between the two. Moving on to your love life, for single Leo natives, there is the possibility of a karmic or unusual attraction. But this time, the lesson is not simply attraction. The lesson is compatibility, shared values, mutual respect, and emotional maturity. For those already in a committed relationship, important realizations may emerge. Certain expectations may naturally fade away, and any bond built on genuine love may grow even stronger. The activation of the first house naturally increases your visibility. People may begin noticing you more, and your presence may become stronger. But Ketu is teaching you something equally important. Not every spotlight is valuable, and not every form of recognition is meaningful. Quality over attention. This is the hidden lesson of this transit. Financially, this is not a direct wealth transit. However, new opportunities may come through relationships and networking. Business partnerships or collaborations may prove beneficial, but do not accept every offer without careful thought. This transit wants to teach you something very important. Your worth is not determined by other people's praise, and your value is not measured by likes, attention, or validation, nor is it defined by your relationship status. True confidence comes when you know who you are and when you fully accept yourself. Here are some recommendations to help you get the best out of this transit. Separate your identity from other people's opinions. Stay authentic in your relationships. Focus on self respect rather than validation. Avoid making important decisions in moments of emotional excitement. And recognize the people who genuinely value you. The coming weeks may offer you more than love or attention. They may teach you something even more valuable. True strength comes from knowing exactly who you are, whether the world is watching or not. Before we end today's reading, remember, astrology does not exist to create fear, it exists to create awareness. The planets don't force events to happen, they simply reveal the energies that surround us, allowing us to make wiser choices. How this Venus and Ketu conjunction unfolds in your life will always depend on your personal birth chart, your current planetary periods, and the choices you make along the way. If you'd like to understand how this transit will affect your own chart, you can book a personal consultation by messaging us on the WhatsApp number shown on your screen. For a limited time, we're offering 50% off consultation fees, and because the available slots are limited, we recommend booking early. If you don't know your moon sign, simply leave your original date of birth in the comments below. Since we follow true Vedic astrology, your moon sign is the foundation of these horoscope readings, and we'll do our best to help you identify it. If you found this reading helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Sitaru Ka Safar, and share it with someone who may need this message today. And finally, always remember, the stars may show the path, but it is your choices that determine where that path leads. Thank you for being part of the Sitaru Ka Safar family. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep growing, and may the universe guide you towards wisdom, peace, and the life you are truly meant to live.